You heard me, I said jacking it up, you dirty bastard. Now when I say my longbow is jacked up, what that simply means is that the string is nice and tight. And I'm going to show you the way that medieval archers used to test their bracing height to see if their string was as tight as it should be. They would use what's known as a fist mel. And all you have to do is put your hand in the middle of your bow like so, and the string should be in line with around the tip of your thumb. And I often wonder, considering the fist mel, if giving somebody the gesture of a thumbs up to let them know you're okay came from medieval archers. But either way, this bow is nice and jacked up and ready to go. Let's go and shoot something. Bows like this have been around for thousands of years, and in the medieval period, with a bit of help from the Welsh, the English managed to revolutionise warfare with the warbow. And it was made law on a Sunday for every able-bodied man to practice archery.
A few years ago, I was able to make something called hot ice, which would instantly freeze when it was poured out, and I was able to grow this weird tower thing. What I didn't show in that video, though, was that it could also crystallize when something was placed into it, which I thought was really cool, and since then, I've been wanting to scale it up. Specifically, this is because I really wanted to be able to put my entire hand into it, and, well, I've finally decided to try this. So, I quickly whipped together an extremely large batch of the hot ice, which is just a concentrated solution of something called sodium acetate, and when it was ready, I was honestly a bit nervous. This is because as the sodium acetate crystallizes, it will release a lot of heat, and I was kind of worried that this could burn my hand. Despite that though, I just went for it, and immediately, a bunch of crystals started forming on my
Did I say thank you to Ventilator for the sub? I don't know if I did. Thank you for the sub again, if I did it already. Thank you.
fingers, and I could feel everything quickly getting hotter and hotter. However, thankfully, it stopped heating up just before it started hurting, and eventually, my entire hand was fully encased in a huge block of hot sodium acetate, which honestly felt kind of nice. What was also really nice was that my hand was actually relatively easy to take out, and what I think is really cool is that with just a bit of heating, this entire solution can be regenerated. I can then put my hand in again, and I can do this over and over, and in my opinion, what makes this even more fun is that it seems to be different every time.
Could be Timo top. Most likely, it seems like Poppy support. Nunu jungle Poppy support. However, blind picking top lane on